so overgrown I couldn't see the back of the cemetery. Look how well protected it is now there. You
Yeah.
can see the back gate. It's a lot smaller than I thought. I wonder who's in the middle. Let's see.
Let's check who's in the middle.
Let's see, middle.
Wait a minute. Who's
there?
in
B.
that big giant tombstone over there?
13. Josiah Quincy. Where?
Right there.
Let's go see who's on it, and then they tell us something about it, okay?
All right.
Aw.
What?
Wait to see a chickadee.
Fly away, chickie.
Hopefully he's gone away long ago. So does it remind you of the Salem Cemetery at all? You can
Yes.
see the same like death skull and the wings and the hand with the up and the down.
Yeah.
And Gray Tree, which was a part of 1661.
And
Look
I
how
see.
old the stone is.
It looks new.
Widow of President Leonard Hoare. I think one of them was like the president of Harvard. Daughter of John Lord Laszlo, president of the High Court of Justice, Lord Commissioner of the Great Seal, who drew the indictment and sentence of Charles I and was murdered. What?
What?
And was murdered at the Lausanne, August 11, 1664. And Lady Alicia Liesel, who was beheaded.
What?
By the brutal, oh my God.
So sorry.
Hoare, let's see Hoare, Joanne Hoare. The headstone of Welsh slate was actually erected in 1890 as a tribute. The Hoares would become one of Massachusetts' most distinguished families here. The inscriptions offered a glimpse of early Puritan migration and its struggles. Joanna became known as the Great Mother.
Really?
Yep, came to America on her home with 5 children. God. She's the ancestor of many prominent Americans, including the Adams and Quincy families and Oliver Wendell Holmes. The stone also commemorates Joanna's daughter-in-law, Bridget, whose father ordered the execution of Charles I in the English Civil War. Okay.
The English Civil War.
Okay, so let's look up the guy in the middle. Is that 13? 13 is Josiah Quincy. I know that's the Quincy name. 13. 1775. He was a lawyer, brilliant, uncommon eloquence, and indefatigable application raised him to the highest eminence in profession. His early, enlightened, inflexible attachment to the cause of his country is attested by moments more durable than this. A colleague of John Adams in the early Patriot cause in the Revolutionary War, and his co-counsel in the Boston Massacre trial. Wow. He died at age 30 while returning from pleading the American cause in England. So he went to plead to the king in England, and he didn't make it home in 1775.
Jeez.
The Revolutionary cost potentially a great leader. This moment to him and his wife Abigail was erected, this monument to him and his wife Abigail was erected and composed by their son, the third Josiah Quincy, who among many accomplished, perhaps Boston's greatest mayor and lifelong president of Harvard College. Cool. Yeah, Henry Adams, 1646. Okay, there was a Henry Adams in the 1800s who was a notable statesman.
So him on there, he was a lawyer and a...
Yep.
What else was he again?
He was a lawyer and he was a patriot, and he went to plead the case of the colonists to the king in England, and he never came back.
Wow.
Yeah, or he was killed coming back or died coming back.
I wonder how many people are in here.
Well, let's see. Just like Salem.
Just like
See,
Salem.
this would be if you could do a grave rubbing. I bet you could see it because all this little stuff is grown. You need a wire brush to get it out, but if you got it out, it's just going to grow back. I can't even read it. Can you?
No.
Does it have a name on it? Because basically, like this, they just put one on top of another. Okay. Judith Reiner.
Squirrel!
Yeah.
I see a squirrel. It's Dead Squirrel from YouTube. He's a YouTuber.
Oh, okay.
Hello! Hello, little one. Oh my God.
He's like that.
I know. He's like, you'll never find me. They're looking at me. Fuck, they found me.
Not predator.
Hi!
Like, oh my God, this human's there for the first time. Can you zoom in on it?
I am.
Not me.
Oh, you look so cute. Hello. See you. I see you.
Maybe a little bit more bushy in that tail. It's perfectly fine. It's nice as a tail goes.
You got a nice tail.
Probably used to that time.
It's squirrel.
Oh, he's
I
gonna
found a
jump.
squirrel.
He's gonna jump.
No, I think he's relaxing.
I don't think he just put his back legs down like he was gonna.
Hello?
I wonder if he can see us. How far can they see?
I don't know. I thought a bird. Aww. Okay, I think we should keep moving. You gonna move? Hello? Oh, he left. He went. What's there? He's right there. Squirrel.
Mount Wollaston. Wollaston is part of Quincy. It's on the water a little farther towards Boston. 1689 to 1767. And for whom Quincy was named. This was put here in 1904. And it was a copper plaque, which means it was bright copper, but it has what's called a patina to it, which means it's changed to this marvelous greenish color.
But what's the small thing down here?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't care.
No. This was some poor souls. There was like.
Hello, Robin. Hello.
19, this is John Hancock. Reverend John Hancock, father of the patriot John Hancock, the minister's tomb. This became a collective tomb for the first church ministers, which means the first church's ministers were all buried in the same spot. So he's in there. Moses Fisk in 1708 through Peter Whitney, 1843. The faded red-letter transcripts declare that Fisk, possessed of Paul's patience, James' prudence, John's sweet love, is landed, entered, cleared, and crowned above, is by Benjamin Townsend. What about John? Reverend Hancock served as a minister from 1726 to his death in 1744, was highly regarded. His son John, the famous future great patriot, was born at the parsonage site of the present Adams Academy. It's widely assumed the cemetery came to be named for his father, Reverend Hancock. And it looks like it's in the vicinity of that giant monument there, which is also where all
The giant obelisk right there?
There's multiple ministers of the first church buried there. They buried them all in the same grave.
Oh, God.
So that's a testament to the first church ministers. We assume that the big one is theirs. And John Hancock's dad is also named John Hancock, is buried there as well. John Adams' parents are 21, which I think we're close to. Oh, they're in back of that monument. If you want to walk there. Do you want to see anybody else's?
I think I'm all set.
Okay, so Colonel, so what's 10? Josiah Sr. John Quincy, Josiah Quincy, successful merchant, strong patriot, 1784 he died. Built a handsome house which still stands on Muirhead Road in the Wollaston section of Quincy. Note the embossed seal on the tomb slab. I'd like to see that. 10. It's going to be around here somewhere. 10. Where's 10? We're here. 9, 10. I noticed there was something embossed on one of the tomb slabs. If it was made out of 4 stones or just 1 stone and it's cracked.
I call...
Looks like it's a Quincy. Does it look like Quincy to you or no? That's a seal, all right. So that would
Yeah, the seal. But it's completely
Senior,
cracked.
1784. Well, if you were in 1784, you probably look like that too. John Quincy, 1767, one of the most successful political leaders in Massachusetts. John Quincy served over 30 years in the colonial legislature, including as a speaker. He protected American rights against the crown and defended freedom of conscience. In 1792, the town of Quincy was named in his honor. He is the grandfather of Abigail Adams, who was married to John Sr., the second president. Note the original footstone marker to the right of the monument. 9. So we still haven't found 9. I'm going to say 9 is probably the big fucking sorry thing we can't read. 9 is Colonel John Quincy. Oh no, Colonel John Quincy. No. And this is a footstone for them. Okay. All right. You smell steak.
I smell steak.
Yeah. So how much more do you want to see? Do you want to see the other ones? Or
I think I'm all set.
let's just see if I can walk up there just to pay my respects. And there's a
Yeah.
wonderful comment.
Yeah, let's walk up there.
In memory of Abigail Phillips Quincy, 1745 to 98. She was only 53 when she died. Her husband, Josiah Quincy Jr., so that guy's son, the Patriot, 1744 to 1775. Wow.
That's
This is the
how
American
Quincy
Revolution.
was born.
Yep.
So Quincy, Massachusetts has been around. Quincy Braintree has been around.
1625.
1625, but 1620 is the time when pilgrims came.
Right, and 1629 is Salem. So is it kind of tying it all together, how these different, cities were formed in what order and things like
Yeah.
that? Does that help you, understand a little bit more of Massachusetts history and your local history? It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it is in my history.
Yep, very welcome you.
It's in our history.
Oh, wow. So what do you think?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? You ready to head back?
Yeah.
Let's see if those stores are open. Or someplace. I love that stone. Can you take a picture of it? Look at the swirlies.
Yes.
And look at its mother in the middle. No, it's Arnie. Somebody pooped on Arnie.
No.
And look, there's swirls. Oh, can you get a close up of this? Look at that work. Imagine what it must have looked like when it was first erected, the different scroll works. This wasn't by hand.